I will, because I had to listen to it, because I missed it, thanks to shitty service. Um,
You managed to really pull weight despite that.
I was actually listening back, and when I was trying to talk to you guys, and you were just like, "What?" On my end, I was like, "I don't know. I think I'm being pretty clear." And then on your end, I was like, "Wow, that was bad." um, okay, but we fought the big bad and the child. We also scare and wave chaser there, so we murdered him first. Zashel coming in and just murdering everyone with a bright light. Afterwards, I knew I should have looked this up, but we came back and we talked to a bunch of people, of which's names I cannot remember. um, and then we had a cute little girls' night. Um,
Including you.
yes, not all of us were women at the time, but some of us were presenting as such. Um, and then, which leads me to, I've discovered that Vicaris is non-binary.
Ah,
And then,
it's okay. He's still young. He's like got time.
and then we went to go look for the constable, but I believe we were unsuccessful in finding her.
In locating her, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But she is aware that everything is all right.
Yeah.
Zashel came to her in a dream.
That won't be creepy at all.
Yeah, and we have decided to leave, although there is a promise for coming back for a festival of sorts. And that's it.
Wait, what?
The festival is not in the skies. The Solstice Festival is.
Oh yeah.
We're not coming back to this shithole ever.
Yeah.
Cool.
The festival is at Zashel's dad's house.
Where's his house?
Little bit outside of Seaton.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're speaking of, we're headed back to Seaton.
Yes. Yes, you are headed back to Seaton. And the way you got here before was via a free boat ride. But Vicaris, you've mentioned to me that you had some thoughts about that.
I sure do. Are we going full-blown retcon?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then Vicaris, who is Summer today, will come up and ask the rest of them, well, we all ready to leave?
And this would be before your. This is on the day that you would be disembarking to Seaton.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm. That's where we're headed.
I have been working on something specifically to get us from point A to point B. As I'm sure you're aware, I generally dance around the battlefields, and I think to an extent I might be able to pass it off to the rest of you. So if everyone can just get real close. No, come in, squeeze it in.
Mm-hmm. This is a little too close.
And before I begin, I do have to read something to everyone, just so you're all aware. Liability waiver for acquisitions and corporate life franchise members and all participating parties. Releaser and anyone claiming on releaser's behalf, and forever discharges releasee and its affiliates, partners, and anyone claiming through them, collectively referred to as the release parties. He'll look up from his parchment. That is all of you. In their individual and or corporate capacities for any and all claims, liabilities, disputes, damages, necrosis, spontaneous combustion, first to fourth degree burns, sloughing of skin, abnormal growth, or any other unforeseen diseases or injuries, which releaser has or ever had or may have in the future have against releasee or any of the release parties arising out of or unrelated to known or unknown consequences of the aforementioned spell. By agreeing to subjugation of the spell and its effects, releaser agrees to the above and will take no legal actions against the releasee. Then fold up the paper.
Can we go back to the sloughing off of skin part?
Do you want that in Sylvan?
Yup extends her hand with the forefinger pointing at Noel and the pinky pointing at Zashel and says, I blame you two.
In fairness, I am quite proud.
I have literally never been this proud of a guard in my life.
A baby bird fly for the first time.
Okay, but I have to ask, did you actually understand that, or are you just repeating it?
I may have it written down by another person, but I think it's fairly layman's terms.
The fact that you desired it is enough.
I mean, honestly, the fact that you had the attention span to even read it.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
If we could have some sort of paper signifying that everyone received this liability and on this day, I would really appreciate that.
Oh, I'm not signing. I'm gonna go take the boat.
No, there will be no signing. As was stated, all you have to do is subjugate to the spell. This is just a documentation of everyone being present.
Yeah. Hence why I'm taking the boat.
Okay, well, good luck to you. The rest of us?
Still nothing. God. I give up.
It was a valiant effort.
Are we ready then?
It just.
I know.
Somehow even more insulting.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Vicaris.
So Vicaris will start to draw with his finger. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I pull things now. So he will first, with his thumb and his forefinger or his pointing finger, go and grab a string that's attached to his chest. And gently pull on it, and each of you will have a string that pops out of your chest that you can see, but you can't touch.
No.
I just want you to know, this shouldn't burn you. And he will light, with a snap, he'll light the thing's on fire, and the fire reaches to each of you. And then, much like you've seen him when he is Summer on the battlefield, you're all kind of just engulfed in flames. And I'm casting Teleport to Seaton, where, since I never really said it, I do not have an associated object. But I believe we are very familiar.
Familiar enough, and in my mind, familiar enough passes as you guys appearing in the courtroom of the Duke, which, as the flames die down around each of you separately, and you realize you have not been immolated, you are faced with a number of aggressive guards who don't take kindly to the sudden appearance of a wildfire, and then some 6 odd individuals. However, with the Duke in audience, there is some fortune because you all cut distinguishing enough visages that he dismisses the armaments, at least, doesn't dismiss, tells them all to stand by, and he stands to greet you and ask how things have gone.
Swimmingly.
We have a letter here from Counselor Thornwell that should allay any of your concerns.
One of the guards retrieves it and then brings it to the Duke, who breaks the seal and begins to read. Very well. This is troubling, but satisfying. Satisfactory. We may proceed as intended. Your services may not be necessary. However, the Crown would find it favorable such diligent mercenaries at our disposal for this defensive procedure.
I believe you were going to perform your own investigation while we were gone. I don't suppose you would be at liberty to discuss such.
We have had some success in this matter. Not altogether entirely conclusive, but substantial enough that we have taken measures.
Mm-hmm. May we inquire as to the measures that were taken?
The proprietors of each owned establishment have been taken into custody. The materials found have been retrieved. The postings and watches of the guard have significantly increased. There is curfew established in the city, and passage in and out via the roads and the waterways has been limited and guarded.
And you believe these efforts will be sufficient to remove the threat posed by these individuals?
At least to mitigate the damage done to the infrastructure of Seaton. The charted ways by which the Hold of the Sea Princes intends to move towards Seaton may yet be intercepted, and that is our intention.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned the Crown would be happy to have use of mercenaries such as ourselves. What did you have in mind? Is there perhaps some other service that we can assist with this city and surrounding lands?
Our suggestion would be that you man and crew the flagship.
I see. The flagship for what exactly? Are you hoping to take the fight to the princes, or are you...
To intercept on their path. Where they will have no significant retreat. We have no chance of being outmanned. And would most acutely prove effective with our armada.
You were able to recall them in time, then. As I recall, they had been protecting some of the trade routes.
That is correct. Enough of them may be rerouted.
Forgive me, I am not much of a sailor myself. I will have to defer to those members of my franchise who are more skilled in this regard.
How many cannon will the flagship have?
Ten. That would be the case should we provide your own crew with a vessel, if you have no access to that of your own.
We would need additional help, of course.
You would not be going alone. Seeing as you happen to know the most about what it is that is going on, and have the most appropriate knowledge, leading the defense seems only a natural position for you. But you would not be expected to do that alone.
And of course, additional crew for the boat.
If needs be, it may be supplied.
I look at the Saltmarsh franchise and say, it will be.
You guys do have your own crew for your own vessel.
Yeah.
Just in case that was not something anyone remembered.
We don't have a boat here.
Not here.
Not here. We would have to get the turtle shell.
Right. But that's like, we're going to cross all the way to Saltmarsh to get the crew?
We'd have the crew sail it down.
Yeah.
I
Or
can
you guys
contact
teleport and sail it, like, yeah.
But he's talking about like providing us a large ship.
He's offering you a vessel, but you guys do have your own that is an enhanced weapon of
Yeah.
Acquisitions Incorporated.
It's no.
Tech-wise, you are better off with your own vessel.
More, I am concerned with his supposition that we will not be outnumbered, given that this is the Sea Prince's fleet.
Yeah.
So I'm just sort of looking to.
I mean,
He is saying you guys will be in the front
Mhm.
and leading, but there will be the forces of the Navy behind you, and not like far behind. Like this is a tactical decision to put you guys in a point like of power, but the rest of the fleet will be acting as a fleet does, which is independently as a unit.
Good plan. I mean, they probably won't expect this.
That would be the desired effect.
And and just so I'm clear, this is you are thinking that the efforts that you've taken here in town with the changes you've made, that will prevent any sort of reprisal from the forces that are already here. I mean, the Sea
That-
Princes are definitely at sea, but they're allies in the... Well,
That
they're
cannot be
allies.
guaranteed, but as much as can be done has been done. Besides locking my citizens in their houses day and night, we have done what must be and can be done.
I understand.
And you feel you have adequate forces that will be remaining here so that on the planned date of such attack, any undercover forces in the city that hope to cause trouble will be dealt with?
Forces on the frontier have been recalled for this exact matter. The most that can be done has been done.
Well, it
When is
sounds
the
like-
Armada expected to set out?
The day of arrival that you have indicated is still some time out. It may be best that come tomorrow that you set off. But we may well await your call. The distance between this place that has been indicated, their base of a sort, and Seaton is so much that so long as both factions are found at sea, there will be no hope of anyone swimming to land.
Well, I can contact our... I remain somewhat hesitant to remove our vessel from Saltmarsh and facilities there, but if perhaps you might let us have a few hours to discuss, and we will send you her answer.
Well enough. The guards open the door for you to exit.
Yep. I'm sure there are still rooms at the place we were staying before for a night. I think this is something we should discuss.
I can go find out. What do you need to discuss?
Are we comfortable leading a sea assault?
Not exactly our area of expertise. Not that we're terrible at it either.
And we have seen our fair share of action on the waters at this point. I really should have looked into some of those sailing lessons. Perhaps.
I mean, I don't. On the one hand, I don't think this is the best strategy, but it's also not our place to decide what the strategy is. We can only decide whether we want to participate or not.
True.
You know, regardless of the size of the fighting force, I question the logic of taking the fight to the location where the Sea Princes are going to have the most experience fighting. But on the other hand, the impulse to try and keep the fighting away from the civilian population is a worthwhile endeavor.
Well, if we are
I've heard about it, but I just never
agreed
heard
that we will aid the Duke and Seaton as much as all of Kioland, really, in this way, then I guess the only other thing to decide is, do we risk the lighthouse by pulling the turtle shell away? I think it would aid us greatly. Facing the sea princes to be in a magically enhanced vessel. I mean, that would certainly be something difficult to match. But it does represent a certain risk, I would think, for the lighthouse. Although, I mean, we don't know that they are actually attacking the lighthouse.
Well, I think the fight that we are signing ourselves up for is difficult enough that we should marshal any advantage that we can imagine, and that includes the turtle shell. It won't do much good safeguarding the lighthouse if the Sea Princes and the Scarlet Brotherhood are victorious here in Seaton.
True. Let's see. I know I can contact one of them. My character sheet will load.
Say, Vicaris.
Contact? No, I can't.
While Zashul is working on that, I've had some time. I had a bit of a brainstorm. I've got some wonderful new ideas for a couple more items that I might be able to throw together rather quickly. Could we rip through the whatever items you have stored to see what raw materials we have? I could use a cloak and a pair of boots, and I'll start emptying out Betty. And this is essentially me mechanically saying, let's get everything out in the open, so in case anybody wants anything that we have lying around.
For any, well, not for anything, but would boots fit under adventuring gear potentially?
Regular
Maybe,
boots?
and ultimately, right? Ultimately, I don't even care about these. Like the boots and the cloak. Like I can just buy a regular pair of boots and a regular cloak and infuse them at some point. This is all mechanically so that we can get Noel that armor if any of us have it on us.
Like I said, it's in the thing, so I'm just verifying that I don't need to make a check for it. But
I think you do.
Okay. I definitely, for the boots, would like to do that thing you need, but you have to rule that it's under adventuring gear.
Oh, regular boots, yes. But how does your vault work?
Sorry, 1 second. I'm at that thing you need. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you don't have it on your character sheet. Okay, well.
No.
Fuck me then.
I'm on the hordes person thing right now.
Yeah.
3, 5. I think I only need to do the check for that thing you need.
As an action, you can transfer any amount of your franchise's funds back to your satchel. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
it's still the sleight of hand. Yep.
Come
You're like
on, at least a
good at
2.
it.
Hey.
Hey, you have
And then
to. You can fail this check, so that's.
this is for the boots.
Holy shit.
Hey.
All right.
Holy shit, what is this armor doing here?
Yeah, I'll pull out the mithril and give it to No. And then I will pull out boots as well. And you also said
A cloak.
yeah. Forgot the word.
Right on.
Let me take the mithril plate out of the water deep vaults. And the cloak. Do you want a regular cloak or the mana ray cloak? Can you use the mana ray cloak?
No, I need just a regular old cloak.
There you go. Regular one. So the cloak will stay in the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might want to pull that out. We're getting ready to be on a boat.
Also, I don't think that's attunement cloak of the mana ray.
It is.
That is correct.
It's not.
It doesn't say it is, which is
Yeah.
what hurt me when I just looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just, for all those times somebody wished they had.
I don't
want
to talk about it.
You better not. Yeah, I was gonna say. But I already have a cloak of protection on.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
is
god,
fair.
a moving speed of 60?
Dude.
No, just
Yeah.
kidding. I want the cloak. That way I can have Mind Sliver and the flying boots.
He can swim, he can fly, he can crow.
Yep, cool.
Turns out I cannot send to Toby or Micah, so I will have to send to Liru. I could send send to Manistrad, but
Wait, what about the rings?
Joshua has one. I have one, and I forget who has the third one. Lucky, I think. Is it? No, it's not Lucky.
No.
Who has the third one?
Hey, yes.
I thought it was Micah and like Yop and Zashel.
I gave mine to Joshua.
Joshua. Okay, so it
Okay,
is
all right.
Micah.
Not bad.
Yeah. Then I guess we'll use the rings. Micah, no time to explain. Set some of the set extra guard around the lighthouse and set the turtle shell towards Seaton.
Tell him to kiss his family goodbye. You know, just in case.
Oh my god.
I will instead phrase it as dangerous mission. We're headed to war. But no time to explain.
I thought these things just always worked, but okay, yeah, we'll be underway.
I guess I don't really have to count words. We can just well,
Also, no time to explain is a good handful of words.
it's only 4. I believe it'll take them 2 days to get here. It took us 2 days to get here, although we weren't sailing the turtle shell. So
That could mean anything.
hey, I believe in Acquisitions Incorporated. I believe in the turtle shell. Come on.
Yeah, at least you guys didn't put feet on yours.
I put monster truck tires. It's taken them a while, like as they've been discussing what to do and pulling out equipment. Vestra's been casting Find Steed to bring Urix back in the meantime.
Okay. Just in the inn or in the street or
I think we're in the street because someone went to go check if there are rooms in the inn. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're, hanging outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought we were headed. I
No,
thought we were
you're
all
you're
headed to the inn.
you're correct. It's just that summoning a warg is a sight that causes a disruption in the highly occupied street. That's all.
Yeah,
He's well behaved.
He's explicitly not.
He's well behaved. He just growls a lot.
I
There
mean, I
is
guess better than in the inn.
there's certainly a kerfuffle at his appearance, but it is broken up rather quickly without too much drama. But that does not go unnoticed.
Yeah, Duke's gonna appreciate that one, but whatever. He sucks anyway. I don't say that out loud. That's me, Ted.
Don't listen to them, Alex. They don't understand. You're wonderful. They just need to get to know you.
Could have had a horse, but no, you wanted the goblin dog.
Well, the goblin dog. There's a backstory reason why it's the goblin dog.
Yeah, I'm aware. You wrote that backstory.
Yeah. Besides, anyone can have a horse.
Yeah. Okay. So Lucky returns with room accommodations for your for the duration of your stay in Seaton. Please tell me things that you would like to do before your boat gets here.
Just mechanically, I'm making a cloak of protection, which will go to Zashel. I'm making the winged boots, which will go to Vicaris. And I am, which hasn't been applied, but since I now get a 4th infusion, I am reapplying enhanced defense to my shield, which now, because I'm level 10, gives it makes it a +2 shield.
God. Jesus.
Nice.
Which is, I mean, I hear you, but I would counter that with, dude, I was unconscious like 6 times in the last fight. So,
I mean, no, it's big. That's all.
Mhm.
Not that I'm upset about
Good
it. I
one.
mean, you're a high enough fucking level for it. You deserve it.
Right.
It's just that's so big.
yeah.
Shield plus anything is impressive. Plus
Yeah.
2 is like insane.
Yes, it is.
All right. Anyone else?
Trying to think of anything clever I could do with spells.
How big are these boats?
I fucking hate that question. What are you? What
Yeah,
could you
that's-
possibly be thinking?
They're huge, gargantuan.
I mean, it classifies as gargantuan. They have a weight, actually, I think. So good news, Null. You can indeed hallow a boat. Your boat has been hallowed, which is a problem because you have a fae in your party.
Ah, rude.
Yeah.
What was that aspect? I thought we guarded against undead.
That was the intention. I don't recall if that had actually been the case. Like, I've been waiting for this to come up to bring it up.
Because we were just trying to have it hallowed against ghost whatever that we were dealing with.
Yeah, but you were taking it into the Dreadwood. There'd be fae in there.
Okay, look. I can fix
Rude.
this shit. I'm gonna need some money for a rehallow. How many days will we have between our ship arriving and us leaving?
I'm giving you guys like a maximum of like half of a week to do anything you possibly could need to do.
Okay. Do we want to strip the current Hallow off of it and put a new one on?
I mean, I guess the question is, does anyone know what that will do to our Fey friend?
If it's done successfully, like
He's
you can exclude Fey as a thing on there.
yeah. They just can't get on the boat.
Right. That's what I mean. Is like, what is the actual problem that we have right
But
now?
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
cars can't get on the
when it
boat.
shows up, should we see if the cars can get on the boat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ooh.
for
I
sure.
thought he's been on. I guess we haven't used it since.
Yeah.
Because I can get rid of it and then put a new one on and just like take Fey off the list.
How long does that take?
24 hours.
24 hours.
Okay, well then, great. Well, when it shows up, if the cars can
need-
get on the boat, we're set. And if not,
Yeah, I'll
Noel
need
will
some
do his
money.
trick. Well, we should have just got paid.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Did we get paid?
I gotta buy a whole shit ton of incense.
Did you get paid?
We did get paid.
Counselor Thornwell.
Yes.
Here's
Well,
the
I
extra
thought-
text for Hallow.
Yeah. I don't know how much we got paid, but currently in the group fund we have 25 platinum and 2,729 gold. So we can cover this.
I need 1,000 gold.
Yep.
And we got paid 50,000, so there'd be 10,000 each.
Yeah, so Vicaris tries to walk on and like, what does it do? Just bounce him off?
Is this
Did it?
official-
So
was this an official job through the Acquisitions Incorporated?
No, the Hallowing? No. Or do
No,
you mean the?
Thornwell? No.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. So each of us can keep 10,000. Do we want to dedicate any of that to, like, will you guys willing to take 9,000 so I can put 5,000 in the group fund?
Look, you all can do whatever you want with my money, but I don't get taxed.
What?
I'm not part of your company.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that I get. That was just weird timing. Is this anyway? Yeah.
Also,
Everyone-
technically, I'm tax free. I don't pay taxes.
Hell yeah.
Bonuses.
So, the gag would certainly be the case that Vicaris would just kind of slide off of the bubble of the boat and just fall into the water. However, because you did have Liru on the vessel, like there was discernment in the casting. She was allowed to be on board. She is a celestial. So, that being the case, somebody, hopefully intelligently, or perhaps not one of you guys, mentioned at the time that they should allow for Faye since Vicaris was eventually going to be getting back onto this boat. So, Vicaris, you do not take an unexpected dip in the ocean.
Hooray!
What effect does the Hallow currently have? There's a whole shit ton of possibilities.
I know.
I believe we had forbiddance for undead though, because
Yeah.
we were being haunted at the time, and that was
So-
Yes.
literally
yeah.
the whole reason we had the boat out.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I could make
Good
it.
use of money.
I could make us have resistance to something.
Well, I think the point is you don't have to recast, right?
Well,
You
it
can
doesn't
just
do
go-
all of these things. It only does the undead stay off. So it's not.
It does. It has like its baseline of being able to do everything. So I think I just had it do everything.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so Vicaris attempts to get on, and there's concern, but he's able to get on.
Hmm.
I'm able to walk on, but Urix cannot get on this boat.
Yeah.
What is Urix?
He is he is technically typed as a celestial because
Oh,
of
if he's a celestial,
magic.
he can pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, because
Just because the
yeah.
spell says no celestial.
He could
Yes,
potentially
but
try
Liru
to.
was on this boat.
Yeah, you can
Liru is
exclude
celestial.
you can exclude one or more of these types of creatures from this effect, but you have to
Okay,
do
sick.
it.
Then
Yeah.
then he can get on the boat. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
So-
definitely expecting him to be
Celestial
something
bark.
from a lower plane and be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You had to recast this, right?
You do not have to.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Speaking of Liru, I should probably talk to her at some point.
Let's see. Affected creatures can't move or travel using teleportation or by extra-dimensional or interplanar means.
How so fucking complicated.
I know. Like the whole point was to get rid of the undead, so like that's
Uh-huh.
pretty
Yeah.
much what I'm going to say it has done. I think that's going to be all that I'm going to say it has done.
If we need to recast it or something.
I can't imagine
Yeah.
why you would.
Just to make it fucked up aesthetically. Make the whole ship flicker in grayscale occasionally.
That's fucked up.
I mean, it sounds like a lot of extra work.
Yeah, and it's see, that's the thing, is it would be fun and shit. That is a significant amount of money and time that gets poured into doing that for what will not amount to very much. It's up to you. I'm just saying, I
Nah.
don't know if it's worth the effort.
Yeah, because then I would say the onus is then on Cody to then remember every possible thing that is happening with it.
Yeah.
You know, if we had if it was on the lighthouse, that might be better. But being on the boat and it's just complicated. I just think it's too much work to have everyone remember what's happening.
Oh. I pulled up symbol, which could be a fucking disaster.
Okay, now I'm looking at the other problems. Are there can we buy healing potions in this town?
Yes, you can
That'd be
buy
good
up
to
to
do.
superior.
Sick. I don't know how much they cost.
I currently have one diamond dust worth 100, one worth 300, and one worth 500. By the way, for resurrection stuffs.
Superior healing's 50, greater healing's 100, superior is 500.
Sick. I'll buy a superior healing potion.
And I'm sorry, how much gold did we net from our most recent
9,000.
endeavor?
9,000 individually.
9,000 individually.
Oh my.
Except for me, who gets 10,000.
Awesome.
Does anybody mind if I use some of our funds to buy healing potions for our horde?
I mean, healing potions are kind of like a pain in the ass to deal with.
Okay, so that's one no.
That and I don't know if you guys did a cut for me.
Oh, sure didn't. Okay, let me get all the money back. Thank you. 1 sec.
We have been traveling with Lucky. Lucky has been a member of this franchise for.
For longer than some of the rest of the party.
I didn't even. He's like, "Hey, separate." I was like, "Okay, cool." He gave me the amount. I didn't question anything.
I, in fact, was not going to bring it up, but it became funny.
I'm sure Key3 also deserves some of this, so I'm gonna put her in there.
I do appreciate that, but she's well. I guess we can just hold on to it, and she can have it at solstice. I guess.
Oh, I can teleport it.
She's
Wait,
just
really?
gonna be
That's a
walking down the
thing you can
street
do?
and like 7,000 gold's gonna drop out of the sky.
Like, it's so much gold, you can't actually hand me this
Right.
gold.
Yeah.
Like you have to have it in the vault and dole it to us.
I got it. I can.
Oh, in that case, yeah. How much money do each of you want while the rest stays in our vault?
Suppose I should figure out what I'm going to do with all that money first.
Armor.
I'll take 1,000 for pocket change, and then I'll collect the rest once everything is over.
1,000 gold to Vestra.
And then just let me know like what the actual split is, right?
7.14. I'm sorry, 7,000 each. For you, no, for you it is 7,142.
Sick.
How much would a +1 shield cost me? War is time for shields, arrows, cannon.
How much is a shield? 10 gold, right?
Uh-huh.
My enchantment rules, that's 1,010 gold.
I got that action. It's time for war. I'm gonna wear this shield once and then put it in a drawer. Okay. I'm gonna mark down my take to 6. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it down to 5,000 and go ahead and pick up a few dusts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pick up 1 dust to each. That'll be a clean 2,000, no problem. And I got a +1 shield. Holy shit, I have AC.
Can't relate.
Guess I should also pick up some diamond for spell work. Oh, hey, good thing we said that. Over the course of the next however couple hours that this is going to take, Thornwell mentioned something about getting diseased, so I'm gonna go ahead and lesser restoration everyone just to be safe.
Oh, sick. You fully actually I'm only going to tell you this now cuz you're just going about and doing everybody, right?
Absolutely everybody, and I will find a way to message Kithri. I will cast Dream if I have to be like, hey, you should probably check yourself for disease. I don't think that thing ever hit her, but all the same.
Yeah, good thing you do, because Lucky was literally a day away from going blind from sight rot.
Oh god.
Lucky. You gotta tell me these things. You gotta tell me when you're not feeling good.
We were fucking busy.
Oh, that's what all that puffiness was.
Lucky, what armor would you like?
I can't. I don't move very well in it. She can wear light armor. That is all she can wear.
I figured.
Oh my god, I'm losing my mind.
I can look up types of light armor.
Leather, studded leather, and
Yeah.
I believe that That's it.
Yes, studded leather is the
Oh, no,
best you
padded.
can get for light.
Yeah, but if
studded is
it's
best.
we're looking for light. We're looking for. We don't want Lucky to get fussy. Padded might be the way. It's a lot of cloth though.
Her dex is a 0, so she doesn't really have restrictions in that direction.
Right. It's the studded leather is the best you can get for
Can
light.
we hand her a shield? This is yours
Uh,
now, Lucky.
Usually, shield proficiency requires medium.
Yeah, I
dex
figured.
proficiency.
I figured. Can we cast mage? Can we get a scroll of mage armor? No,
She can't
that
cast
won't
that
work.
spell.
Yeah.
Can-
Someone else would have
I-
to cast it for her.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get you a scroll of mage armor, and you can cast it on her.
No, I can't. I cannot cast that spell either. It is not on the warlock spell
I
list.
swear to God,
Or the
you
bard.
can cast mage armor.
Yeah. Nobody.
Nobody. We have no wizard.
Yeah, y'all technically aren't a mage party.
Like, I'm
And
the
the only way-
babysitter.
It's fine. It's
Not.
fine.
Noah's just holding a comically undersized shield, unimpressed, just staring at Lucky in dismay. It's a fucking human-sized shield. They're not gonna sell. I'm not gonna walk around with a tower shield.
Hey,
+2 enchantment. Let me look up a thing.
Where's that on there? No, it's.
A +2 enchantment costs 500 gold, or sorry, 5,000 gold plus the original cost of the item.
great. Vikaris, oh boy, give me 5,000 gold in a chest or something. Holy moly.
Okay.
Can you just convert it to platinum or something? That'd be a lot lighter.
I don't know. Is that something you can do, Vikaris?
Oh, sure. I just gotta go take it to the top.
Great,
Or
even
to the-
better.
Vicar sticks his head into the bag and shouts to whoever's attending the vault inside the place.
Yeah, they could do it. I was gonna take it to
Fuck.
To a bank.
yeah.
Oh, sure. I can go to a.
Right. He was going to take it to a coin star.
Oh my god, a magical coin star is really fucking funny.
Uh,
Well, you know they take like 8%. So.
You can get platinum, yes.
It was 5,000 plus what for the cost of the thing?
5,000 plus the original cost of the item for a +2.
What was the Adam? Do you know the original cost?
of a Warhammer? I have no idea. Like,
Look it up.
Oh,
I got it.
Gold
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't know
Right.
what it specifically was.
I guess, can I have the gloves enchanted to a focus +2? I don't want to just like swap them.
So magic items that already have like additional features cannot be enhanced in that in that way. Yeah.
I was afraid of.
Can
Yeah.
I have my Cloak of the Manta Ray enchanted in a way that it also acts as a Cloak of Billowing?
I think you're just gonna have to take thaumaturgy, babe.
Damn it! Oh, that's worth a try. Oh, it's only 15 gold. Hooray.
Any other business? Anything that anyone needs to address?
Oh boy.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have money, but I don't have anything to do with it. So
Yes, I should. If I am going to war. God, I hate the thought of putting magic armor on my boy. I'm not proficient with a shield, so I can't even get an animated shield.
those are also typically probably outside of our collective price range.
Probably, yeah.
I do
It
really
was just
like
the
that.
first thing that came up.
I really do like that this is you guys saying going to war, and you did the Sahaugen Fortress, which was objectively warfare, like flat out, absolutely.
That was them. I'm buying a shield for war. I
Yeah.
don't know if any of them ever thought of that before, but like there's arrows and stuff.
you go out and buy one, and you do have the thought that I think only a couple people have these. Do they know about this?
Like I only need one hand to draw, so it's fine. But I'm not impressed with this little shield.
It's a little buckler for you.
Yeah.
A little guy.
Very well. All right. If there is nothing else, in order for pacing and other stuff, we're gonna take our 15 now, and be back at past. I'm gonna put Miles to bed. And on the dawn of the second day back into Seaton, the Tortle Shell with Captain Ravensborough pulls into port, and the crew gets very hyped to see you guys again for the first time in a very long time.
I forgot. Did we decide
Do they have gloves of missile snaring?
I feel like that would be a yes. But give me a second.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Doug, I don't know why, but I love that GIF that you posted. I'm just fascinated by it.
It's delightful.
Yeah.
The fastest fuck boy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Missile snaring. I've got 3 grand on the same magic items list.
And I'm not gonna use this money for anything. It's like
Yeah.
Right. That's
it's
part
like
of the problem, right?
Right. It's like the real thing is like I die or live with this money. What's the difference? It doesn't matter. I'll
That's my
buy
thinking.
them so I have something other I can do with my reaction other than swing.
Yeah, sure.
So that if you get hit point blank by a cannon, you can snare that fucker.
Try to snare that thing.
It's ranged weapon, so like if a cannon aims for you specifically,
Just gotta reduce that damage.
you're just gonna sort of it's not really snaring at that point, huh? It's kind of just deflecting.
Yeah.
Hoping you can kind of push it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is primarily why cannons are not fired at the deck of a ship.
Well, yeah. Like if one of them sees like, I don't know, flying angel of death coming over and is like, shoot the cannon at that. Hit it.
It is a good point.
Again, fires a ballista at you.
Hell yeah, brother. I mean, like the gauntlets of ogre power seem cool, but like I don't use strength, so
Yeah.
it's not a. It would help my athletics, and that's it. It's not. But it would only go up by 2, so like that's not even useful.
All right. Adam's here. Doug, are you here? Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God, Adam.
Have you never seen that before?
I mean, I have.
Yeah.
It's not something I thought I'd be looking at today.
It's it's something.
That's not good for your body. I know that's not like a revolutionary thing to say,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
ugh.
I can
Hot
solve
take.
that problem.
No. It was. I was taking offense to it. I just was surprised.
It's all right. I'm now happy to be staring at Fess's fuckboy again.
I'd love to see that with like the slow-mo guy's camera, the Phantom. Get like 10 million frames a second of the cannonball connecting with that dude.
Oh, that's awful. Oh no. Sean, you guys here?
I'm here. Yeah.
Ted?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
How much is dust of dryness?
I keep closing this tab because I think you guys are done.
That.
No one ever expects dust of dryness.
I think it's like 100 gold,
Alright, cool, I'll buy
if that.
Wonder if there are any wands that are reasonably priced.
Wand of Smiles.
Yeah.
I was about to say that might be useful in the upcoming conflict. But
Well, hold on.
Useful
Now
is a
listen.
stretch, but
Now listen. I think it's probably okay. Who doesn't need a smile? You know.
I
Dust
just
of
need
dryness,
something to sort of
120.
stretch my spells out. But
120, Doug.
120, got it.
I'm leaving this tab open.
That's a good call.
Okay. Before you set off, anything anyone needs to say they are doing?
I mean nothing mechanical or significant.
Okay.
It's been fun. I'll see you guys later.
Mhm.
I'm out.
um. Micah captains the turtle shell, taking port in the wharf of Seaton. There is some debate for a period with the wharf master whether or not this is an expected appearance, but with the provision of Acquisitions Incorporated official material, they are allowed entrance into the city.
Yeah, we will eventually officially tell the Duke to give our answer.
Yeah, that you get to do that. You've been here for a couple of days. It is very cold. It is snowing, and the wind is bitter. Most of you aren't necessarily like dressed for warm weather, or dressed for the weather, but the incoming front sort of encourages that. It is mid-morning when Micah informs you all that we're all ready to set off whenever you guys are boarded. I don't know exactly what is going on.
Given that you're captaining the turtle shell for this endeavor, it makes sense, I think, to join us to get the plan from the Duke.
Do you need more instruction, or like, are you guys going to be good? Or are you just saying that?
I guess we'll be okay. I didn't remember getting like I know we're going to meet the fleet at some meet the pirate fleet at some location that he has given us. I didn't know if there was more to it than that, or if it was just literally, hey, we're going to show up and just start a fight on the seas.
Yeah, well, you have a cartographer who can provide as much information as she has, which is in mass the most that any of you guys can have, as she has the charts that the vessels were using in the first place, and then all the information that the Duke has been able to provide, and will have provided during your stay. So
Right,
there
'cause
is.
we would have told him we're on board, and then he tells us what to do, and then we meet with the other captains, and now we know what to do.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So, with nothing else left to prepare, you can board the turtle shell.
This is very exciting. I've heard about this vessel.
It's been a long time since you guys have been on this boat. And it is bold and cold and uncomfortable on the ocean. Most of you spend a comfortable amount of time below deck, seeing as, again, this is a fully staffed vessel. Most of the weaponry even has specially trained crew members. The harpooning utilities, as well as the Arcano cannon, have someone who is capable of operating them for you. Of course, you guys own the boat and are able to kick someone off of something if you so choose. That would be a bold thing for you to try. As the sun begins to set and it becomes opaquely dark on the water with barely the reflection of the moon to grant light, there is something that comes into view and begins to intercept something faint and white and glowing and seem to be swallowing noise, a vessel of a kind that gives off a pale spectral light, and as it gets closer and closer, you see that it is indeed a ship itself that holds no substance, does not even part the water as it crosses. Where is it? And there we go. And it moves quite slowly, but it seems quite intent on interception, which is curious and strange. And then when, despite the attempts to outmaneuver and avoid this vessel, this boat continues after you, and does not stop in any meaningful way to board or pull alongside. It almost looks like it is going to crash into you, ramming side by side, but there is just this buffer that prevents that. There is this wall as the ghosts of this ghost ship, meaningless sailors who seem to have been lost, their vessel collides with yours and disapparates, and each ghost form is one by one slammed into the wall of the Hallow spell and then slide down into the ocean, lost and floating and crying out for help.
Huh.
That was weird.
I throw a rope for one.
They do try to catch it, but that does not seem to work.
They will not be able to get aboard.
I just feel bad, about the whole thing.
Do you think they might be able to get on the rowboat if we put it in the water?
I mean, we can try, but for what purpose, I guess?
Hello, ghost. Can you hear me?
Their hands are like in the air as if they are like calling for a lifesaver.
Are you like cool?
Wave your hands at us frantically if you're cool.
They do continue to wave their hands.
Well, I just feel bad.
It would be better if we eliminated them all.
I don't mean to sound callous, but what are they going to do? Drown? They're dead.
Indeed.
I had the same thought, actually.
They need to be delivered to the next.
How would that be done?
Like this.
Yeah, I immediately point in Sacred Flame. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing at the same time. Just point and boom.
Oh god. Oh my god. This was a social encounter in my mind, but
It was.
They're undead. This is a problem that needs to be fixed.
Welp. God, I hope these are not actually all ghosts, because we fought one of those one time. One. And how do we know how long it's supposed to be to where we're meeting this group?
An estimate of it can be anywhere from like it depends on the opposition's pace as well, but it can be anywhere within like a day. Yeah, you are first.
And, Max, do you want
Yeah.
Eric's initiative just to match mine for ease of use?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you two planning on doing? That's Yop's
Yeah.
turn.
All right.
Ending them
So
humanely.
Vestra hit 1 for 18 points of damage. Okay.
For 10. The 18 is Noel's
Oh,
secret.
yes. Oh,
Yeah,
yes, thank you.
Yeah, I just blast out of these things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all out the same one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll step forward. I'll step forward just to make sure, like I'm, obviously within range of them. And I'll say, hey, is everybody good to swim today if you fall underwater?
Do not leave the boat.
I am.
And that'll be my turn. Urix growls loudly.
Okay. Well, it's the ghost's turn now. All right. One of them, from where they are, shouts to you, shouts at the boat. It is deeply sinister and quite unsettling. Do. Wow, that's weird. Sick. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw against Frighten.
We're on a boat with Lucky. Urix has my bonus. Does Urix get Lucky's bonus?
I'm gonna say that Betty does, so yes.
Okay. So collectively, Urix would have a 18 because he is within my aura.
Okay. Well, all but Lucky and Betty save. Let's see.
Fear is a different condition than charmed, correct?
Correct. Yes.
I guess you can be a.
Oh shit. And Lucky gets so freaked out that she ages 10 years.
Oh god.
Jeez.
Okay, we're good. Everything's fine.
It's your turn, Satchel.
Okay. I know to do this because I saw Liru save Krellick. Didn't need these spell slots anyway. Didn't need this stuff that I just bought anyway.
Dad, I feel so bad that her rolls have been so bad for the last 2 chapters. It's just been royally fucking you over specifically.
It's fine. It's fine. It's good times.
I mean, it's great narrative, and God, does it bring me joy, but I do feel bad about it.
No, but Zashel has actually seen, I was going to say something wild, but we're just going to go with he's seen Liru do this, so he will pluck you by the face, and there is the usual shimmer of iridescent magic, and Lucky is feeling better.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's my turn.
All right, Vicaris, you're up.
Mhm. Getting closer. I mean, if we must. And I will firebolt them.
Oh no!
15.
That hits.
22. Holy shit.
Oh, they are resistant to fire damage.
Of course they are.
They're ghosts! Okay. Lucky is going to, I believe, let's see.
Suddenly rethink every decision in life that led her to join our crew. Sounds reasonable.
She is still under the frightened condition, so she's just going to sit back here. And it is Null's turn.
Yeah, Sacred Flamed, probably the same one that Vestra hit. I can roll the damage again if you want.
Oh yes, that one I actually already rolled it and hadn't done anything. That one's dead.
Okay.
Oh, how did that? I hit a button and my Spotify turned on. I hit a button on my keyboard and my Spotify turned on. Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah. That was disorienting. Okay. Yeah.
Pardon me. At our friend over here, I'll say, well, I guess we best get this over with, and foghorn blast.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, a bunch of that's not applicable. Hold on.
Yeah, 10. You got 2 more of those. Adam?
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
He's got him.
jeez. Okay.
Just whoa.
Oh, man. This just feels really sad to me.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Feels pretty bad.
Vestra.
this is extermination.
Yeah.
I look to Noel, meet his gaze, and nod in approval.
Yeah, Noel just looks like very pityingly at the things in the water.
And I'll shout as I continue blasting this radiant light at these things, and say, "Careful now, ghosts have an ability to aid you." And then launch
Negligible.
flares. All the same dude. Oh, last one definitely misses.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does the 17 hit?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
Oh, that one's gone.
Urix continues to bark and growl, and drool splatters around him, and that's his turn.
Okay. Let's see. These ghosts are sad.
Yeah, they probably are.
I mean, our boat could move on.
They also tried to fucking ram us, so like
They did try to do it bad. Maybe
that
they were
would have
just
been.
coming to say hello. You know?
I see like a wave of them coming forward, just
I'm meaning to put them this way as well, as you guys do sail on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, the best they can do is
Quick, they're getting away.
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything. They're just floating in the water. All right, Zashel.
I don't feel good about this at all. I will just. I don't think they're in range for Sacred Flame at this point. 60 feet. No, they're in range. Are we really? Do we really have to? And I'll
As
Sacred
many as
Flame
possible.
that one. Whichever. Yeah. This feels kind of bad, but okay.
I've rolled an 18.
Okay, well, I don't do damage.
All
Why
right.
is nothing populating me? I'm gonna refresh.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You saved.
Makaris?
So
Yeah.
I don't feel good about this either, and I will Chaos Bolt.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's
15
terrible.
hits.
Lightning damage.
Ooh, what's resistant?
Um,
Respond, nor should you.
I guess I'll also start making my way towards the back of the boat. And that's my thing. Slowly sauntering.
All
Yeah,
right,
whichever
Scrivener.
one is most damaged. Sacred Flame. The one that's been taking the Chaos Bolts and
That one rolled a 7.
Jesus.
just point a finger as gray flames lick up from the water.
Oh my god. All right, yup.
Yeah, Betty, I mean, I don't feel good about this either, but sometimes, you know, you have to do things that are important to your party members. Oh, no, what a shame. They seem to be out of range. And that's my turn.
Sorry, I heard something. Adam, are you doing anything else? I'm so sorry.
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. Vestra?
I take a leap off this deck and go running to make sure that I stay within range. Sick. And as I'm launching divine flares at this thing, I'll shout out, when you stand before him, he'll see everything you've done. Hey!
That one's obliterated.
Urx will also run to get up top here, just barking at these things as they go.
Oh my. Alright. These ghosts flow backwards. Alright, Zashel?
sorry, I just had a flashback because I heard Van Thamper in the background.
Yeah, he's talking about the Hune Van Thamper family unity.
Oh. Oh God.
That's why I
Alright.
only did not understand what Adam said on his turn, because I was like, oh, I heard words that I know. What is happening over there?
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna Noel, tell me that this is an important thing.
It is. Would you leave them to suffer eternally?
Are we sure this is even going to solve the issue? Because the last time we dealt with ghosts, we fought the ghost, but then the ghost came back. Okay, that is still not working for me. What is going on?
What are you rolling from?
I'm trying to roll. Let me try it again. Closed and reopened. There we
There
go.
it is. Huh. Oh my god.
Wow, that is spectacularly close to average, but not quite.
Jesus.
The last time
you.
we dealt with ghosts, we ended up just fighting the same ghost again later. And I get the feeling that's going to be the case here, he says, as there is a loud psychic explosion off the boat.
It is your choice to expend resources.
I mean, it's not the resources, it's what's the point? They're going to come back and we'll have to, try to deal with them, but they might be mad this time. And that's my turn.
You bloodied all of them. Okay. Vicaris.
Oh, they're definitely gonna be mad. Um, Chaos bolt again. Come on. Nah, 7 and 4.
All right.
Force damage. No, psychic damage. Let's add on to that.
Yeah, they're not immune to that. Right.
Couple steps forward. Pick the one that just got hit by the chaos bolt. Sacred flame.
Nope. He's dead. Yup.
Cover your eyes, Betty. That's my turn.
Vestra.
Noel's right. They are an affront and must be dealt with. A blast. 16 and a 19. Does a 16 hit?
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, yeah. It'll all be at. I'll go at this one that's far away.
Okay. That one is gone.
Sick. That's my turn. And Urix gets to the back of the boat, paws up, and
All right. Zashel?
No,
Alright,
will tell you do not spend any more resources.
I mean, we've got time. We've got recovery time. I'm done though.
Okay. Vicaris?
Well, I'm not very good against these things either. And I will stop expending resources and do nothing on my turn.
All right. Null?
Yeah, I gotta see. I'm gonna have to like duck under a dog and then go backwards. I don't know. I don't think I have enough to. I can only get to here. And that's oh no, gotta be. It's doing the thing where it's putting me like just to the right of where I want it to. There. Nope, can't do anything. Yeah, I'll just start saying prayers.
All right. I'm assuming Yop's not doing anything.
Nope.
Vestra?
I have plenty of movement. Yeah, I'll get up next to my boy. Let me move you, move me. I've tons of range. Try to send one more to stand before the Lord. 18 to hit, 17 to hit, and 19 to hit.
That kills another one.
Heck yeah.
Okay. And with that, the ghosts move once again. I don't know if you're still in range. I think you still are.
I still am. I will. It seems like no one
Yeah.
else is. The burden falls to me.
Yeah.
I'll try to get one more. Oh, 14. Come on, dude.
That still hits.
Oh, okay. That's 29 damage.
Okay, that's another one dead.
All right, that is the last that I will be able to do it before they get out
All
of
right,
range.
so one survives.
To tell the tale.
Yeah,
You tell the others.
Right.
oh, that's fucked up.
We will be back.
Always leave
Do
one
not
to tell.
Yeah. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna cut my hand and activate my Crimson Right, just so I don't have to do that when combat starts.
All right. Well, you guys are actually about to head in for a long rest.
All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do. Okay. So, after an evening of ghost slaughter, um,
The best kind of evening.
girls' night,
Mhm.
Don't drag me into this.
um, you all prepare to bunk down. Anything anyone wants to notify me of before doing so,
Mhm.
or say or do with anyone else? Yeah.
I don't know if it needs to be done out, but I guess at this point, since it's been a few days, Zashel is going to check in with Liru because, yeah. Plus, we're going to a big sea battle, so like it's time to check in. If I don't come back, sort of thing, then hopefully this still resolves the last little bit for her task.
And if it all goes well, then we are finished.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we are.
It doesn't mean the end immediately.
Yeah, no, I know. We've been working at it for so long, it seems strange. It feels strange. That's all.
I understand. There
Um,
is nothing more for me in this world, but there is still much for you.
well, I mean, your your task is done, but there's still plenty in this world. I mean, we're going to go to Solstice after this. I think Kriv might appreciate knowing that the work is done.
Serafina sent me an invitation a few days ago.
Good. We saw Kithri when we were in the Styes. Don't go to the Styes, by the way, if you've never been there. It's not a great place.
Noted. I will see you soon.
And the next day, facing the bitter wind, there is a call on board that there is vessels on the horizon. And clearly not just a single cargo vessel wandering at sea, but a fleet. A number that reaches like a streak across the horizon, dotting the expanse. You know that you have limited expectation of you, and you know that behind you there remains quite the force, this that is in direct intention of giving you aid. There will be very a very narrow gap of a very small amount that you will be responsible for in comparison with what appears to be quite the number. And spotting them at this distance off to the north, from the north. It is shortly after they have been spotted and their ships and shapes begin to swell that it is called that there is another front. And indeed, there are vessels that are painted in red that are cresting the horizon as well. You can only hope that that is Therax and his forces. If it's not, then you might very well be fucked.
About how far out from engagement are we?
It is far, but these vessels move quickly, yours included. Perhaps a couple of hours at best.
Mm-hmm.
I will summon the scythe to my hand, hold it in the air, and say, Kellenvor, bless us on this day. And I'm gonna cast water breathing on everyone to make sure that it gets done. And I think everyone on the top deck is 10. I don't know if Betty can be affected by it or not, but I mean, I don't think she needs it because
Yeah, I can't imagine she's got to breathe.
right.
That would be weird.
That would be a little weird, but hey, you know.
So she gonna squawk.
Like a vocoder.
Did I know Doug just stepped away? Did he purchase healing potions, and if so, did we distribute them?
Let me see if you put them on. Oh my god, there is a lot of diamonds in here.
We did just buy a whole another like 2 sets of everything, I think.
It's just a lot of diamonds in there. Hey Doug, did you buy potions or no?
You're muted, Doug, if you can hear us and are trying to talk.
I sure am. Yeah. How much per grader again?
100.
Okay, so then everyone got a grader, 1 grader.
Yeah, if you bought one for Vestra, I bought like a Supreme one, so you can give that to someone else. Maybe one of our, maybe Micah or Chobi, you know.
Seeing as how she
Not
doesn't
bad.
contribute to the Horde money funds, the Horde funds will not be spent on her specifically.
Downsides, I see.
Okay. And
I will wait till we are about probably 10 minutes out, and then cast the spell on Yop. Big spell.
okay, what are you casting?
Regenerate.
Okay.
Takes me a minute to do. I have to hold Yop in place, but it lasts an hour.
All right.
In the event that something goes awry, perhaps we should have communication up.
I can do that, and I will take 10 minutes to put up the bond.
All right. I'm really excited about this fight. I am too tired to run it right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me drop the vessel, your opponent vessel, on the map for you.
Yeah. As we approach, I send Urix down below deck because I don't want him to get hit by an errant fireball or something.
Yeah.
He does not have the HP for that.
Yeah. as the ships begin to approach in a meaningful way, and there is the sound of combatants shouting orders and direction, and your own crew begins bustling about to prepare to be boarded. You see what is absolutely a very recognizable ship to you, the decoy. Um, the vessel that you've been now on a couple of times, I believe, um, uh, captained by Bernadette and crewed by her own hand-selected soldiers. And there is only a moment where it takes her own lookout to call to her to see who it is that is approaching, and her to call that her vessel uh, direct itself towards your own little galley. And I am going to call it there for tonight, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I was really excited about this, but I was not exactly ready to do it tonight.
No, it's
And I
fine.
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
make sure it's going to be actually
Makes
fun.
sense.
There's also like, I mean, it's kind of near